Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How are you getting on today? Now, first things first, let me have a little bit of a scran here. Delightful. Now, what am I gonna do today? I have an idea. So I don't know why I posed it as a question. I don't need suggestions. I've got a banger. And, well, it's... to be honest, it's not... I don't know why I always stand still and just talk, because it's probably just like, you know, why would you just look at my gorgeous face when we could just be looking around the place? I say that as I'm very aware that we're doing it again. If you have watched the previous episodes, you might realize that I'm doing it again. For goodness sakes, I've fallen. Ow. Terrific. That looks really cool from down here. I don't know if I've appreciated that enough. How do I get distracted so much? The previous episodes, we have been working on doing our new ice field. There is a suggestion that I've received to do something with, like, you know, ice, fire, that kind of stuff. It was the earth, wind, and fire, but then I realized the ice isn't actually in the earth, wind, and fire because, well, water's not in the earth, wind. I'm gonna stop saying earth, wind, and fire, and I'm standing still again. But a song of fire and ice could definitely work here. We could just have, like, well, I actually don't know. I was gonna say, like, a lava pit or something, or like a lava waterfall, but will you shut up, phone? You've been quiet for so long. Anyway, we could have some lava here. That could be fun. However, if you have been watching the last episodes, you might be kind of aware. Ow. How did I think that was gonna go then? This is an absolute shambles. Basically, right, I'm gonna stand still, hopefully for the last time this episode. That is a definite lie. And I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure if I'm just getting burned out with this project or just in general, but I still really wanna make content. I still really wanna just talk and have a fun time. Am I gonna go this way? No, I think I'm gonna go this way. Now, it's not that I'm getting burnt out. Absolutely do not get me wrong. I'm just currently not in the, oh, that could be kind of cool. Oh, that's great. Ah, this. Oh, ow. That wasn't even scripted. That was just, this is an absolute shambles. I'm not necessarily burnt out. It's just trying to turn on the camera and then just actually do something coherent isn't currently working for me. Have I gone through here? Goodness sakes. I've gone nowhere. I've gone literally nowhere. What was I saying? Basically just, and now my voice is going. Terrific. Basically, turn on the camera and just trying to do, like, designing tasks, dig out this block, replace the block. I've not been enjoying it as much. I used to quite enjoy that, and I would enjoy the changing, and I would enjoy seeing one block go from another and then covering the whole area, but it's just not currently doing it for me. And I definitely currently don't have enough time to just turn on, do a huge thing, then record. If I'm playing, I'm kind of recording. I'm trying to work out more. I'm trying to see my friends, my girlfriend some more. I'm trying to hang out with my flatmates when they're home, because one of them is a key worker and the other one is currently trying to find a job that they can do during the pandemic because rent's expensive. So I'm trying to do all that stuff, and if I'm just sitting in my room recording Minecraft, kind of doesn't do well for the mental. So I've had an idea, and it might be really stupid. It might honestly just be terrible. Basically, what I'm doing, as you might see from the random bits of code here, I'm gonna replicate a very similar video that I had on my single player. This one right here. I don't know if I'll have to go 12, 20. I can't even remember what the title is. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go, but, and there is a very big but, this is a quest that we're going on. This isn't me half-assing it. This isn't me just going, oh, I'm gonna go find a cat. I need to go and try and find 2 tuxedo cats that I can name as my cats, Gizmo and Simba. I think it might be a laugh. You're just gonna see me traveling through everywhere, anything that looks cool, where I can find them, and I will be completely honest, I have no idea how long this will take. This could take the first half of this episode, this could take the next 5 episodes. I really think I need to do something just stupid like this, and that will help me immensely, and I'm really hopeful that I can make a video out of it. I'm also definitely going to be writing down all these coordinates, because is this desert closer than the one that I excavate from? Most definitely. Is this dark forest closer than the one that I get all my dark forest stuff from? Also, quite possibly. So start writing these down. I've been recording this clip for 7 minutes. If this corrupts, I will cry. But you might be wondering, why am I doing that? Oh, there's a village over here. There is a couple reasons. When I got the world download, the game doesn't realize I am me, which means all my cats and all my dogs, unfortunately, I can't stand them up. I can't make them sit down. I can't do anything. I can't move them. And if there's just a time where I just want to be followed around by my cats, and I want to hear them meow, or I want them to sleep on me, it unfortunately isn't an option. So that's what we're going to be doing for a while. I'll see you after I've raided this village if we find the cats here, or at the next point that something's interesting. I will have hopefully cut down this intro because it is not interesting in the slightest. I am just trying to tell you what my idea is. However, that's kind of boring, so I'll see you in a wee bit. Now, unfortunately, it would just appear that this is the only wee boy here, which means the hunt for tuxedo cats must go on. However, there is another village over here, so I mean, you know, not all hope is lost. Ooh, and the temple. Ow. Is that in a cave system? Now, we are a little further up the road, and there are cats absolutely everywhere here. However, it doesn't appear to be any tuxedo cats. So we're definitely along the right lines, but definitely not what we want. There's another temple. Weirdly enough, no cats spawn in temples, so it's kind of pointless. But at the very least, my stocks of TNT's going up. So, I mean, if you ever need a big hole getting blown up, then, I mean, you know, I'm your guy. That was a perfectly timed zoomed in. Now, this village shows promise. And I have absolutely no reason for thinking that. I have a white cat. What are they called? Like not an ocelot. What am I thinking? Like a turtle shell kind of cat? What am I talking about? It's not a turtle. Is that right? Why am I thinking like turtle shell? Anyway, where are we? Come here. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so far no luck. He's so small. Look at him. Hello. Anyway, the search must continue. Now, the reason I'm not taming every single cat, is because it probably would have been smart to have brought my fishing rod, and I definitely didn't. Which means I've only got this rock cod and this small bit of salmon. So I kind of need to save that for the boys. Now, you might also be thinking, have I lost my mind? Quite possibly. However, it does come from a place of, you know, just actual normalness and sanity. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. Hello. Hello. A tiger cat. So I wanted to give myself a little quest to go on. And, well, you know, I kind of miss my cats. So, I mean, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, I guess. I actually put my phone on vibrate. And I wonder if it's still that loud. Because it's like, brrr, in my ear. And I'm like, what is this? Never seen this be built like that before. That's another village and no tuxedo cats. Hello. There are plenty of cats, though. So things are looking up. However, let me just double check. Yes, I was going in that direction. And then I hit an ocean. So I wanted to stop because oceans kind of suck. They are ridiculously hard to get cats back across because there's no land for them to teleport to. So you kind of have to make like sporadic kind of bridges, and that means I'm going to need a lot of blocks. I just didn't bring any with me. I really didn't think I would need them, but no part of me knows why I didn't think that, because every time I go on a cat hunt, I always hit an ocean. It's literally a problem I always have. So now I think I'm pretty much just heading home, and then I'll just pick a different direction because this so far is kind of a bust. So what's that? I was going to say I'll see you when I see you, but what's this? Should this be underwater? Yes, it definitely should be. And that's a treasure map. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you at the treasure map. So this is actually the weirdest treasure map, I think, that I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure it's just on this. So around here, there's the pillager outpost, this big village, there's the ice, a swamp, and I think the swamp continues that way with all the mushrooms. There's just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of sand. I think that's where it's buried. Now, what was the technique for this? You put yourself in the middle of the cross and then you stick kind of like your butt out a little bit and then it'll be like here. Unless maybe it's different on bedrock. Pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Okay, so whoever buried this cheated a little bit. So as you can see, this place is kind of destroyed. And then when you look down here, it was under sandstone and under stone. I'm not sure that's how buried treasure is meant to work, my guy. Anyway, now that we've got the heart of the sea, let's go back to trying to find some cats, shall we? Okay, so we have made it home after hitting the ocean back there. I'm gonna try... I'm not really sure. I know there's a lot of water over here. I think I've been that way quite recently. And that's kind of where I came from when I was spawned in. So I think I'm gonna go diagonally this way until I hit the ocean, and then probably deviate and just try and find some cats. Ow. So now to touch on a little bit of what I keep pressing Y. I keep opening my inventory because that's how you jump in Skyrim, and it's been bothering me. But that actually really ties into what I was about to say. I was gonna say earlier on, I mentioned that I've been trying to work out a little bit more. I've been trying to be a little bit more sociable with my flatmates and my friends. I've been playing Skyrim, and I've been playing the new Assassin's Creed game. What have you guys been up to? What's been taking your time and your attention away now that, well, like going outside's illegal? Which, by the way, really sucks. Especially when people's days off don't match up, and then it snows one day, and then I'm free the next day. Then they have to do uni work. Then it rains, and then my flatmates are working. And then it's snowy again. Then I'm too unwell. Then I try to go for a run, and it kills me. Then I'm in heaven. Well, at this point, I'm probably not going to heaven, but here we are. So what have you guys been up to? Definitely let me know. I want to make sure that we're all getting through this. What is this? Where am I? Okay, so I'm at someone's base. Okay, so I don't think there'll be any villages over here, which is a shame. I'll be back when I find one. Okay, now this is something that I've spoken about quite a lot before, and I still don't have an answer to it, and I'm still very confused by it. So one of my first episodes on the server, I came across this island, and I was completely blown away by it, and I was like, this is exactly what I want to see, right? So I spent a fair amount of time coming from that island there, because that's where I think I was. Then I came across this, and I came across that. If you see right above my head there, there's an ocean monument. And I am very, very confident that this was not here. I came from that island, and I swam along here, and then I hit that because that was, you know, the weird blocks, and then we saw that. I would have 100% have seen this here. So where's this come from? Do these just randomly generate over time, or like, I'm really confused. I'm looking over there, and that just looks like one to me. And now I'm just seeing ocean monuments everywhere. But I'm really confused by this, because it definitely wasn't there, and it's definitely active because I can't mine any blocks out. How very, very strange. Ah, the archways that I was seeing was just coral. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I said I'm gonna try and find a village, and, well, then I found an ocean monument. So, I mean, you know, potato, potato. But unfortunately, there's no cats under the water. Imagine a wee cat in a wee scuba diving costume. Mojang, implement that, please, I beg of you. I came from here. I was like, someone lives here. I went to that with a weird nether rack pillar. Then I found it just wasn't there. My favorite kind of episodes are these ones, you know. Just turn on the camera, having absolutely no plan, and just kind of seeing what happens. But I always have the absolute fear that just nothing's gonna happen. It's just not gonna be an interesting video. But now I'm back at the house, and I don't know how I've done that. I just must have flown the wrong way. After I found the ocean monument, I got so turned around, I just flew back home somehow. I really hope this video comes together nicely. I hope it's still entertaining. I know that we're not really doing that much. I really do hope you enjoy just these kind of episodes and these style of videos where just, you know, we can hang out, we can chill, we can talk. Most importantly, we can find some cats, but we just aren't. And it's so upsetting. And I'm starting to think that I'm gonna have to go across an ocean to try and find some. And that ain't good. If I go back to a previous village that I've already been to, will the same cats be there, or do they randomly generate? There's so many questions about this game that I just don't know the answer to. I was also thinking that this idea might be half an episode. It might just be today's episode. At this rate, it's gonna be my next series. Forget season 2. We're going to season 3. Season of the bloody hunt for a tuxedo cat. My goodness. Alright, I'll be back if I find anything interesting. I don't think it counts as interesting, but I'm gonna free these boys because this village is abandoned. So everybody, get out. Go sow your wild oats somewhere else, my guys. Apart from that, I've been here, and this was a sink. When I was trying to find cods, there's potatoes. Yes, there's potatoes here. Okay, I've been here. But unfortunately, there's no tuxedo cats I can see. So the hunt continues. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to edit this. There's going to be so much to cut out. It honestly might be really boring. I'm kind of terrified. Tell me if you like this. Or be honest if you don't. Because it looks like this might be a two-parter, and honestly, I could probably just do it off camera. But if you like it, let me know. I'm enjoying just flying about and just talking. But that being said, I've not got that much to talk about. Nothing's really happening because, well, nothing can really happen. But I'll be back. I have absolutely no idea what I've just come across, but I have never seen this build before. I don't know whose this is. Is that the pillar that I came to deliver the diamonds and iron at? Quite possibly. This house is sick. I really hope it's lit up because I ain't trying to destroy this build. This place is really cool. I can't believe I'd never seen this before. It's got a balcony. Is that meant to be like that? Is that going to be here, maybe? Oh, that's a berry. This place is quite cool. Anyway, back to the hunt. Is this where I just was? I keep getting so unbelievably turned around. Hello. Look at all the boys, and there's no tuxedos. Oh, we're getting the worst luck, you know. I think. Do they only spawn in certain biomes? Am I being a moron? The probably easiest answer there is just probably yes. Be free, my child. Be free. Maybe it's possibly worth Googling. That looks pretty menacing. I can't lie, that's quite cool. I don't know if actually coordinates-wise I've actually gone that far, but it's been about 10 minutes and I've not found a single anything. I've not found a single village. I ain't found any cats. I ain't found anything. There's been nothing interesting. I've even Googled it, and also apparently cats might, they spawn per bed in villages and you can breed them, but then they don't just randomly come out as a random color, so there'd be no point in actually breeding the cats because if we don't have a tuxedo, it's very unlikely that we would get one, but I don't think impossible. I'm not really sure. I also have nowhere near enough fish to start up a cat breeding farm. Where am I going coordinates-wise? Okay, so at least I'm not going home, I don't think. But I also have no way of knowing if I'm just going round in circles, which I don't think I'm doing, because this looks very unfamiliar. But also, everything in Minecraft kind of looks the same. So I don't know what to do. As you can see, there's just no villages. I don't know where they've all gone. I don't know if they've just randomly been removed from the game. Nothing is spawning in correctly, which is kind of a worry. It's very, very strange. And for a single-player server on the new Xbox Series X, it's very laggy, you know. But anyway, the hunt continues. Okay, so I don't think I'm too far on from that abandoned portal that we were just at, but we finally found another village. It's on the edge of a swamp biome. There could be a witch's hut in here, which means all black cats. That could be kind of lovely. However, I'm going to be a terrible person, and we are going to end this episode on a cliffhanger. And yes, the cliffhanger is, will there be the cat that we want in that village? I guess you'll have to come back and find out. Or, well, if this episode isn't your cup of tea, then, well, honestly, tell me that, and I will just, you know, if the general consensus is this kind of episode is horrible, then obviously I'm not going to do it. But if some people do like it, then I really enjoy making them, and hopefully you like me doing what I enjoy, so we'll work it that way. Does that make sense? I like to think that makes some kind of sense. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. They make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. I see that you've liked the videos. It doesn't cost you a thing, so honestly, you might as well. It's a win-win-win. And really, what more could you ask for? You can also subscribe to my channel completely for free. You get more riveting content like searching for a cat. You get to hear my lovely voice. You get to hear me mispronouncing words all the time. It's absolutely horrendous, but I like to think that it's endearing. And well, if it's not and you sit there and laugh at me, that's not nice. It's not nice to laugh at people, so you should subscribe to say sorry. Does that sound good? I think that sounds great. We also hit 1.2k the other day, which is kind of mad. Kind of really, really mad. It literally started raining the second I pressed record. Can you just have a day off? So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble. You don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous laters.